Hey guys, how's it going? This is your homeowner guide. I want to talk to you about the process of buying a house. So when you come out to MI Homes, the way we get you started is first you gotta walk in the door, talk to a new home sales consultant. Whether you have a realtor or you don't have a realtor, first thing we want to do is we want to get you pre-approved. Once you guys are pre-approved, then we can go from there and see what you are qualified for. Let's say you're qualified for a house that's $300,000, which is the average price for San Antonio nowadays, right? Then from there, we take a look at the lots, see what lots we have available. And then from there, we select the house that's on your price point. Once we get that done, then you guys select your options, what you want to add to the house, right? What elevation you want, which house you want first, right? What house you want to build, 1-story, 2-story, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, and then from there you select your options. All the options that go into your house is what us as builder, that's what we're gonna build on your house. Sometimes I get a homeowner telling me, hey, can I add a plug here? Can I add a plug there? Not by the time you get to me because that's too late. You should have asked for that when you were talking to your new sales consultant. Once you get to me, everything that's on your contract, that's what I'm gonna be building on your house. Plans and options is what I build on every house. Sometimes I get homeowners, they get upset because I don't add an extra fan in the bedroom. Well, I can't add it because it's not on your contract and someone has to pay for it, and you should have paid for it when you were with your sales consultant. Once all that happens, right, then we get a starts package ready for you guys. You sign the contract, everything goes through the office. The office asks for permits if we're in the city of San Antonio or Bexar County, wherever it is, right? And then we get a starts package. That starts package gets to me. Then we release the house. When we release the house, that's when I make a phone call to the buyer, and we schedule a meeting in which we talk about the construction process and what happens on the house, right? Once it gets to me and it gets released for construction, then we start working on, first thing, foundation, right? So we go and we scrape the lot, then we start setting forms, we start working on bagging the house, right? I do have a video where I talk about the bagging process. Once we do that, then we get the cables put on top because we use post-tension cable systems on the house. Once we get that done, we get inspections on the house, make sure everything is ready to pour. Once we pour your foundation, we let it cure for a day or two, 3 days actually, right? We let it cure because the next day we remove the forms, then we clean all the excess dirt around the house, and then we start framing the house. Framing, cornice and windows and decking take about a week and a half depending on how big the house is, and then from there we start working on all the mechanical components inside the house, plumbing, electrical, and AC, right? Once we get all those components in there, then we do a frame inspection on the house. Once we pass that frame inspection, then we go to insulation. We insulate the house, all the exterior walls, right? Keep that in mind, exterior walls only, right, are the ones that get insulated. And then we do an insulation inspection. Once we pass that inspection, then we can start hanging drywall. Hanging drywall, tape and floating texture take about 5 to 7 days. And then once we get that done, then we deliver the trim, we deliver the cabinets and the doors, all that gets installed, and then we get the painter in there, we paint the house. After that, we lay down the tile. After we lay down the tile, then we start working on the mechanical trim out of the house. Plugs and switches and plumbing and toilets and all that stuff. You know, we get water to the house. We work on getting power to the house as well. And that, you know, we work, everyone has their own set schedule. Once all that gets done, right, then we start working on a quality inspection on your house. Actually, we work on a quality inspection on your house throughout the whole time. On foundation, because we want to make sure we don't have any issues with your foundation or the plumbing of the foundation. We also do frame inspections. Not only do we have our own inspector doing inspections, but we as construction managers are also doing inspections on your house. We want to make sure your walls are level and square and we don't have any bows, right? I did talk about the bow that we have in the ceiling on my other video, right? So we want to make sure we take care of those issues before we go to drywall, right? Once we get to final and the house starts looking like a real house, you know, paint and everything, you know, we start working on the final touches. The 98% will be done quickly. Once we get to that 2-3%, which is the quality, right, that's when we start fine-tuning the house, right? When we start fine-tuning the house, that's when we're gonna get in contact with you. We come by, we show you the house, we do a walkthrough, new homeowner orientation on your house, and then we instruct you and we teach you how your house works, what to expect from a house, and, you know, we might answer any questions you guys might have. Once we get that done, we do a walkthrough, we do everything right. I always like to bring in a painter on our next meeting so we can do a paint walkthrough on the house. Paint is something that No builder is gonna warrant on a house because you're gonna be moving in, you're gonna be scratching walls and whatnot, but that's why I always like to do a walkthrough with the buyers so we can touch up any areas that the painters might have missed, right? Once we get that done, we sign off on your house, you guys are happy, and then from there, you go to your closing office, right? So you go to closing, sign all the paperwork, then you get the keys to the house. From there, you come back to your house, you're a homeowner. You move in, live happily ever after. If you have any warranties or any questions, I'm still available as your construction manager, but I'm still able to help you guys through YouTube. Sign up to my channel. I hope you like this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good day. Thank you.